I know the chats are working. That helps me out a great deal. Alright, we've got Instagram up. I told the ladies I am not totally sure that Facebook is going to work correctly tonight. We've been having problems with it. I don't know that it's going to work any better, but we are going to try. So let's see. It says I'm live. There we go. Let's see how long it stays up. So the first thing I'm going to say to the Facebook people is, if you don't currently follow me on Instagram or on YouTube, please go there and follow me, because Facebook has been messing up lately. And so if you lose the feed, you can always go over to Instagram. YouTube may or may not be better. I don't know. I haven't heard yet. But I know Instagram has been working okay. So if you don't currently follow me there, please do. I put the link in the chat, and I will paste it into our chat here so that you can follow me there if you don't already. Copy link. Alright, let me put it in here. Paste. Nope. Not the right one. Let's see. Control. There we go. So there is our Instagram link if anybody needs it. And I see that it did not come up in the chat, so let's refresh those chats. And hopefully it will kick in. Alright, let me close these extra pages. Keep an eye on those. Hopefully they won't stop, because they have been lately. Alright, tonight our theme is I've got the blues, and that is because I have all the blues out. So we've got light blues, we've got dark blues, we've got blues that are in between, but we have all the blues. So we're going to be showing blue earrings, blue necklaces tonight. If you would like to see blue rings or blue bracelets, please let me know, because otherwise I don't have those out. Just have the necklaces and the earrings. Let's see, let me make sure that we are good over here. Hello, Aunt Dora. So there we go. I know the chat works now. Thank you. Let me write your name down. Hello, Mom. All right. So I put the link for Instagram in the chat. If we do happen to lose connection, you can go to Instagram and watch it there. Facebook's been being very, very temperamental lately. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, you might want to. That is a little bit different connection, and that has been working okay. I just don't know how long that Facebook is going to work, so we shall see. Alright, we've got all the blues tonight, so let's go ahead and get started. Our first pair, very similar to the pair that I'm wearing today, but in blue. These are called crystal circlets. They're in blue. This is a navy blue rhinestone with white rhinestone accents, set in a circular pattern. Hold my hand there, because it focuses just a little bit better with my hand behind it for whatever reason. This is the length and size of these earrings. So we have two pairs of these crystal circlets in blue. Let me see if I can get my card up here. Number 101 tonight. We've got all the blues. If you have a request for a specific shade of blue, make sure you let me know because I've got them all out. Got earrings and necklaces, and we can pull out rings and bracelets if you want them. Alright, next we have, in a lighter blue, more of an aqua colored blue. Let me put this one on the jewelry bust because you'll be able to see it just a little bit better. This one is called Conveying Charm in blue. And let it focus just a little bit there. See, a little bit more like an aqua or a turquoise blue. In rhinestone, they have the little silver circles around them. So this is a dainty necklace. This is going to be the length. That chain is actually white rhinestone. You'll be able to see that when I get it up closer on my hands. You'll be able to see that a little bit better. This one is just below the collarbones with the 2-inch extension. It is going to sit right here, just about a ½ an inch above the collar. So we have Conveying Charm in blue. This will give you just a little bit better view of it. White rhinestones, the aqua to turquoise rhinestones behind those circles. I only have one of these left. This is number 102. Alright, after that, let's see what we've got after that. I have everything from like a pale baby blue, very pale baby blue, almost white, to a dark, dark midnight blue. So, got a little bit of everything today. But everything is a shade of blue. And that's because it's my favorite color. So, we're doing my favorite color today. Marina Mirage in blue. This is that very, very pale blue. It's more like an icy blue or a baby blue, but it is so light that it is almost white. We've got these little twisted rope appearing spacers between here. These beads have a little bit of like a frosted look on them. This is going to be the length and size. So with the 2-inch extension, I'm going to sit right below the collar here. We have just one of these, Marina Mirage, and that is also in blue, number 103. So far, it looks like our feed is staying up. Let's keep hoping. And then because we did a pale blue necklace, let's do a pale blue earring. So these are pale blue pearly beads. They are on white rhinestone strands. This is the post for the front. This part hangs off that earring back, so when you put the back on this post, then you have these drop downs. If you wanted to just have the regular earring, you could use just a standard back on it and not use this back, and then you would not have this back strand. So this is the length and size of these earrings. They are a baby blue pearly bead. This is called Give Us a Pearl in blue. We have 3 of them. It is number 104. Number 105. Let's see, what else do I have over here? I have blue crackle stone. I've always had blue crackle stone. Blue crackle stone with a steer head on it. This is called Longhorn Leader. Very appropriate because we've got our longhorn steer right here on this hammered disc. Chunky pebbles of the blue crackle stone. It's a very southwestern or western look. This is the length, so it is down at the collar with the 2-inch extension. It's going to sit down to here, which is going to put it at mid-chest length. So we have Longhorn Leader in blue. One of these left. It is number 105. Number 106. Let's do this one. This one's more of a dark turquoise. in the blue. Let's see, I get it on the bust right here so that you can see it well. So you want to be able to see it. This is Jubilee Jingle in blue. So you can see more of the dark turquoise rhinestones in there. Some scattered white rhinestones. Those are on very polished silver pieces. I don't know what shape we're calling those, so we'll just call them silver pieces. A little bit wider at the bottom and rounded, so this is the length. So this one's also sitting down below the collarbones, a little bit further down, like maybe about here. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to come down to that collar. So we have Jubilee Jingle, and that is also in blue. We have 2 of those, and it is number, can't get the cards apart again, 106. 106 for that one. If you missed any part of the show, you can go back and watch the replay. Or if you missed all of it, you can go back and watch the replay, because that's what a replay is for. Next, in a similar shade of blue, these are Glitzy Go-Getter in blue, and you could actually wear it with that necklace if you wanted to. These also have white rhinestone accents mixed in. This is the length and size, so they're a nice, like, mid-size earring. We have 2 of these, Glitzy Go-Getter, and they are also in blue. 2 of these, number 107. Let's see, number 108. We did some crackle stones, so let's do crackle stone earrings. These are called Pinwheel Prairies in blue. So even if you don't like crackle stone, this doesn't have a lot of crackle stone, it's just that center dot. So a little round stone in the center, and then these polished 2-layer petals on the flowers. Almost said leaves, they're not leaves, they're petals. This is the length and size. So we have Pinwheel Prairies in blue. We have 3 pairs of these, number 108. These are super shiny. Love the polished silver for the super shiny look. And a little bit different stone. We have a very light blue with some brown marbling. This definitely also has a Western look. We have posts on these earrings, and our post is right up here near the top of this oval stone. So it is going to hang down a little bit like this. So we have handcrafted horseshoe in blue. 2 pairs of these. These are number 109. And let's see, number 110. 110, we have, I have a different version of this, but with the same beads in it. And these beads are really, really pretty. This is called So In Season in blue. This is a navy blue bead with a little bit of a mirrored finish on it. 2 layers here. And then they have some silver beads mixed in for accents. I know they're not all laying right. So these beads are really, really nice. This is the length. Let's see, let me flip them around. They all don't want to lay right. There we go. So, about 3/4 of an inch above the collar. With the 2-inch extension, they're going to hang just below this collar. So we have So In Season. And this is in blue. We have 2 of these. This is number 110. I won't ask any questions yet because it's only a few of you on. I don't want you to have to answer all of them. So we'll wait and see if we get some more people to join you. Hello, Jessica. Jessica, this is your night. It's blue night. Everything is blue. We've gone through the first 10 pieces which you can absolutely catch on replay. But everything we show is blue tonight. Every shade of blue. We have them all. Alright, next piece, just one of these. This is a lighter blue. I call this a light slate blue because that's what it reminds me of, just a lighter version of a slate blue. These are bubbly matte blue beads. And then we have the textured silver. So some of them look hammered and some of them have like a linear pattern on those textured beads. I don't know if you can see those well on the video. Depends on how big your video is and how close you are to it, but I'll show them to you anyway. This is the length. So it is about 1/2 inch above that collar, because it's more like this. With the 2-inch extension, I'm going to sit down about here, so it should go below that collar. This one is called Party Procession. It is in blue. This is our last one. And it is number 111. Number 112. Let's see what we have in this pile. We have a post earring. This post is in the upper part, right about where that white and the blue meet. So they're going to go a little higher up on your ear and then down. This has the blue, the gray, and the white. So this is going to be about the size. These are called Kaleidoscopic Collision in blue. Just have one pair of these. Number 112. How's the weather up there, Aunt Dora? Is it cool up there? I'm hoping it's cool up there because I'd like to think that somewhere on Earth it is cool right now. Not here. But somewhere on Earth it should be cool. This is the 3rd day in a row that we've had a heat advisory. Well over 100 degrees with what do they call that? Heat index, because of the humidity in the air. So we've been staying inside. Springtime Twinkle in blue. So again, that's a little bit of a turquoisey blue. I don't know if you can tell against that. Has a ring of white rhinestones around the outside. Maybe when I put it against my hand, it will show a little bit better that color. This is the length. It's a darker turquoise, so it's a little harder to see. This one is already below the collar, so that's at mid-chest. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit down to here, so just a little bit above that bust. We have a Springtime Twinkle, and that is in blue. It is number 113. Number 114. We've had these out before. Flawless Fronds in blue. We're down to the last pair of these. These are a navy blue rhinestone on the outside, white rhinestone along the inside. They're a post earring, and our post is going to sit right up here in the top. They're going to be backwards on me, so just know that your face is going to go on the white sides of these. This is the length and size. We have Flawless Fronds in blue, number 114. Number 115. Let's do a nice bright blue. Yeah, they are pretty, aren't they? Spirited Socialite in blue. So this is a nice bright blue. And then we have the hammered silver below it with the cutouts. So each of those cutouts make this shine. It almost looks like white rhinestones, doesn't it? But it's just silver. So silver with the blue, the bright blue. This is the length and size. And these are called Spirited Socialite in blue, last pair of these. It is number 115. So, let's see. Got a few people on. Let's see if we can ask a question. See if we can find one with just a few answers to make it easy for you. Let's go with 3 answer ones. Alright, let's try this one. 3 answers for it. Let's take number 3. Name a place you would find an escalator. A place you'd find an escalator. There aren't too many of them around anymore, but there are a few places you can pretty much count on seeing one. What are those places? The mall, number 1. Yep, absolutely. Gotta take you from one floor to the other, right? I just want to know which one the food court's on. Usually it's the ground floor. Sometimes you come in the mall on the 2nd floor, and so I've got to go down, go to the food court, because that's where the important stuff lives. So we have to take the escalator. Where else would you find an escalator? The airport. Yep, number 3. Number 3 was the airport. One more place, and these places might actually be in the mall, but whether they are or not, they usually have an escalator. Not a hotel, but there are some in the Sheraton downtown in Raleigh. I've been in the Raleigh Sheraton, and they do indeed have an escalator, but it didn't make the list. What other place might you find an escalator? One more place. Can also be in the mall, but it doesn't have to be. It's got 2 floors. It's probably going to have an escalator. They don't put stairs in them. They don't usually put an elevator in them. They do put an escalator in. I know this one's kind of hard. Hello, Becky. The department store. Yes, ma'am, Ruth. Number 2 was department store. And that is all of the answers. So we have the airport, the mall, and the department store. Good to see you, Becky. We've been having trouble with our Facebook feed, like nothing but trouble for the last week. So I apologize if it goes in and out. I'm doing my best with it. We've tried to do some different configurations with the internet. It's not working very well. So I don't know what's going on with Facebook right now, but Instagram seems to be working fine, and they have not cut us off yet. They say they're going to, that we might lose access because we don't have 1,000 followers, and they're changing their rules, but so far we're doing good, so we're going to keep doing this. Alright, next we have Riverbed Bounty in blue. And these are kind of a royal blue stone. And then I call those white stones next to them Dalmatian stones because they have little black spots on them. These are natural stone. In between there, these little bars. And then we have the little silver trinkets hanging off the bottom. I like these little chains. This is a nice little detail. I love the earrings that have the chains hanging down. This is the length and size. So we have Riverbed Bounty in blue. This is my last pair of these. And they are number 116. We are doing all things blue tonight, Becky. All things blue. We have, let's see, this one is crackle stone, but the crackle stones are small and you can't really tell they're crackle stone except in the butterfly. This is 2 layers and I'm trying to make the layers lay right. There we go. Had to find the midpoint. Alright, Free Spirited Flutter. This is in blue and white crackle stone. We also, you can see, have a little bit of tan beads in there as spacers. The bottom of that butterfly is filigree. This is a really, really pretty one. I do have a bracelet to match this one. I do not have it out, but I can get it. So this one is called Free Spirited Flutter. It's in blue. This one is hanging down about 1/2 inch below the collar, and then our top layer is about 1/2 inch above the collar. So when we move this all, we're going to take it down to about here. So our top one is about at the top of the butterfly. Our bottom one is going to sit just above the bust. This one I have 3 of. It was a part of a fashion fix, and then they brought it out by itself, so I was glad to be able to get this necklace by itself. Free Spirited Flutter in blue. We have number 117. I love that one too, Mom. I have that one, and I love it. Let me see where the bracelet is. It's right back here. And I have at least one of these. I'm not sure, I may have 2. This is called Bold Butterfly in blue. So you can see this also has the crackle stone, the blue and the white. It's a stretchy bracelet, and we have that same butterfly hanging off the bottom. So I know I have one of these, I may have 2. This is Bold Butterfly in blue, and it does match the previous necklace. It is number 118. Let's see, hang that up. Number 119. So some of our fancier ones. We have Royal Hustle. We have 2 pairs of these. Turn them around. They like to get turned on those hooks. Royal Hustle. These are dark, dark, dark navy. Almost like a midnight blue. And then we have the white rhinestones as well. See those? These are a little bit more sparkly. They've got several different types of white rhinestones in them. Almost looks like a heart shape at the bottom. The top reminds me of icicles, don't they? So these are Royal Hustle in blue. We have 2 pairs of these. This is number 119. Number 120. So I can get this off of here. $120 we also have 2 of. These are called Down for the Countess in blue. They are navy blue pearly beads, hanging almost in like a V formation down here at the bottom. They get a bubbly appearance in that V. This is the length. So that V is going to come to a point right there about 3/8 of an inch above that collar, with the 2-inch extension going to sit down here below the collar, so that'll be in about mid-chest. We have Down for the Countess in blue, 2 of these available. This one is going to be number 120. Alright, let's see. We have our next question. I told you we'd do 3 answer questions tonight, so that's a little bit easier. Here we go, 3 answers. Let's go with number 2. Name something a businessman might wear to work. Something a businessman might wear to work. What are they wearing to work? These days it's just about anything, right? Name something a businessman might wear to work. Suit. Absolutely. Suit, number 1. Tie, number 2. Yep. What else is he going to wear with that? Suit. He's got his tie. What else is he going to wear? We hope. suit and tie. What else is the businessman wearing to work? Dress shoes, yep. Gotta cover up those socks. We don't want him to be running around in his socks, because socks stinky. At least some people's are. The belt, we also hope he has a belt. But the dress shoes were the last one. So you got all 3 of those. Very, very good. I don't know why. Is the Facebook feed like stopping and starting? Those of you who are on Facebook? Because it looks like it is on my side, but I can't really tell, and you're answering the questions, which it looked like it was stopped while I was asking the question, so that's why I'm asking. Alright, we're on our last 5. I would walk 500 miles. You know the song, right? Is it going through your head? So these are wooden hoops. They are very, very lightweight because they are wooden. They are kind of an aqua turquoise blue. This is the length and size. So a nice sized hoop, a little bit on the larger side. I have 3 pairs of these left. They are number 121. I would walk 500 miles. 3 pairs of those. And since we're doing wooden earrings, I also have these. These are called Surf Camp in blue. This is a little bit more of a teal blue, or a dark, dark turquoise. Little wooden discs and wooden spacers fed onto a very thin wire forward-facing hoop. This is the length and size. This is my last pair of these. So Surf Camp in blue is going to be number 122. Personally, I love this one. And I've got 2 of them left. This was a special edition of one of our blockbusters that I also love. This one is in blue. Our original one was just in white. These are a navy blue rhinestone. This is called Spotlight Stunner in blue. And the earrings are exactly one of these, one of the little rhinestones. So these are point out instead of point underneath. They are not sharp. They've rounded the tips so that they're not going to cut you or scratch you or hurt anybody. So just in case you're worried about that. Hanging in strands, individual strands of the blue rhinestones. I'm looking for a dress to wear with this. Maybe for my convention. I don't know. I haven't decided what I'm going to wear it to yet, but looking for a dress to wear with that. Or maybe pants. Who knows? So this one goes all the way down to just above the bust. With the 2-inch extension, it's actually going to sit right in the middle of her bust. It's right about there. What I like is, since these are a darker rhinestone, they don't appear as glitzy as the white rhinestones, but they still have some shine. So this is Spotlight Stunner in blue, and we have 2 of these left. This was a very limited edition. We don't have any more of these. We can't get any more. This is number 123. Number 124. Goodness. This is called Beach House Hustle. It is in blue. This is shades of turquoise blue. We have both opaque and transparent, as well as frosted beads. So 3 different types of beads. They're all the same shape. They're just different opacities, which gives them a little tiny bit of different color. The earrings are those same pieces, but they're also going to match the next set of earrings that I show. So this is the length. And if you're looking for earrings in that color, then you may want to watch for the next one, even if you don't want this necklace. This is the length, so it is above and below the collar, about half and half. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down to here, which is past mid-chest, going down toward the bust. We do have 2 of these. This is Beach House Hustle. We have 2, and it is number 124. And number 125. This is our last piece of the night. I just have one pair. These are called Elite Expression in blue. These also have frosted and transparent beads on them. The frosted ones are in the shape of teardrops. The transparent ones are in the round, defaced shape, the ones with the little facets. And then we also have some white beads on here. We have some white teardrops and some little white pearls, as well as some white transparent beads. I don't know if you can see all those beads. Lots of different beads on here. This is kind of a fat teardrop shape that they're hanging on. This is the length and size. So last pair of these, Elite Expression in blue, is number 125. So if you did miss part of the show, or even all of the show, you're just coming in, you can always watch the replay. It will be up for you. Friday night, we will have another show. I was trying to think. I know there's a Friday night I'm going to miss, but I don't think it's going to be this one. If it is, I will keep you updated, but I don't think it's this one. We do have our convention coming up pretty soon. Those of you who haven't had theirs already, you still have time to get things to match your convention outfits. And if you do need something specific, you can message me, and I will find things in that color for you. I have something I'm working on for a sister right now, so if you need something specific, let me know, and I will be happy to show you what I have and get that out for you and get it to you before your convention. So I hope you guys have a great week. Hopefully it'll cool down just a little bit so that we all can breathe, and I will see you back on Friday. Good night.